What we see a town centre that consists of 4 shopping centres within the town centre, and what the bid process will do is galvanise everybody's efforts within those 4 shopping centres with a common agenda to compete against the likes of Teesside Park or the likes of Portrait Lane or the likes of other developments that are happening around the area. The local retailers, the local landowners and those with a vested interest like the leisure owners in Middlesbrough, it gives them an opportunity to have that voice and influence within the council to direct funding in terms of making investments in those areas and concerns which have been areas and concerns for the last few years.
A lot of our really successful initiatives are off the back of businesses saying, actually, we've got a great idea, we think this would work. Can we all get together and invest some funds into it? And a good example of that is we have a really good radio system. It's a handsets held by about 85 businesses. It's the only system in the city centre endorsed by the police. They carry our radios. Civic, the CCTV control centre, carry a radio, and it's just a really good initiative. We're not the local authority. We don't replace the services that the local authority provide. We enhance them. We make additions. The radio system is one of them in security, but also we provide support officers in the city centre, the real conduit between the businesses and the whole bid office. We find out day to day what the issues are, and businesses automatically ring us. They see us as the service that they ring if they've got people that they need moving on. We get calls about all sorts of things. We've got graffiti on our walls, can somebody remove it? And the local authority don't have the resources or the immediacy of being able to do that, whereas we can do that immediately.
What we need to do is we need to establish what the points of difference are and what the added value will be to the shopper that chooses to come into shop Middlesbrough Town Centre. We've got the breadth of retail, we've got a unique diversity of independent retailers, and we've also got the main chain, but we also need to add value. We need to create an atmosphere, we need to have events, we need to have continental markets that were so successful last year. We've just recently had the Fashion Week. Those kind of things will add interest and will attract customers into Middlesbrough.
I think it's important that businesses realise that it's not a local authority body, it's their money spent how they want it spending. That's the big difference, and they can make a difference. But bids are becoming well recognised throughout the UK, certainly. We've just had the Met Reporter's review. She's talked an awful lot about creating super bids, about giving them greater powers. And that's because people are recognising, as an independent body, you make a difference, you have that voice and you represent the businesses. In Hull, I'm working very closely with the local authority. We've just applied for some of the Porters pilot funding to regenerate one of our high streets. And it's about working with the different stakeholders in the city to make a difference. The local authority in Hull, we work with them, we fight against them. That's the deal. We have to raise the issues that are really important to the businesses and have that voice and challenge them where we think it needs challenging.